Put on my headphones.
What's up? What's up, everybody out there? Hell to the yeah. Uh-oh, let me fix this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're live. Hell yeah. Let me unmute you. Oh, you unmute. There you go. All right. How's everybody out there doing today, man? Hell yeah. What's up, Stalker? Yes, I am. 4 a.m. in the morning. I heard that, man. Shoot, yeah, must have had a long night.
Trucker in the house. James Riviera in the house.
Hell yeah. Daytime Frame. Hell yeah.
Subaru Nerd in the house.
Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out, man.
Daytime Frank just popped in.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, guys? What's up, man? I hope
How
everybody...
you doing today?
Man, I'm doing freaking awesome, man. Awesome. Just fixing to have a heat wave. Fixing to have a heat wave.
Must be nice. We're -3 here.
Oh, my word. Forget all that.
I'm having a heat wave. I cranked up the furnace for the wife.
Shoot, man.
Tony Berry in the house.
What's up, Tony? Hell yeah, man.
Old Christensen in the house. Tam Vapes is in the house.
Woo, Tam Vapes. What's up, Tam? Hell yeah, man. Got them all rolling in. Hell yeah. Got a good one. Got a good one today. Hell yeah. So
this recipe's tasting good.
Matt Krono couldn't make it today, guys. He might pop in. I sent him the link. You know, he pop in if he can, but he's got some. You know, family comes first above anything, man. Yep. Family comes first. So, hey, I understand that one bit totally. You know, he's supposed to send him a message, Scott. Tell him to make his recipe public, if you could. But yeah, we got 3 recipes today. Using blood orange from Flavor West and cranberry from the Flavor Apprentice. And we can use it in any way, put as many ingredients in it as we wanted to, and just come up with something just off the top of our head. And I basically had to do 2 versions, and mine's ambrosia. But the ambrosia pictures that I keep seeing are not the ambrosia that my grandmother used to make. You know, totally different from the pictures. So I had to put 2 pictures underneath my recipes to basically give you an idea of what it really tastes like. I mean, it's hard to explain. What were you making today, Scott, with the Flavor West orange and cranberry?
I actually made a blood orange, cranberry, blood orange, clove, spiced loaf. So it's like something like a banana bread, but it's made with the blood orange and cranberry and clove from Flavora.
Hell to the yeah, man. I've been wanting that clove so bad, man. It's just, hey, you know how it is. Money tight right now until middle of next month, maybe March. But I'm gonna get that daggone clove from Flavora. Is it the Flavora clove?
Yeah.
Yes, and I think that's what I'm missing for another recipe I'm working on. But I hope you can explain and tell me how that flavor
Oh, I can
tastes.
explain the clove.
I haven't even checked yet. Uh, Capsule, I haven't even checked yet. I like I said, I just got through making my wife breakfast. She's off today. Man, they working the hell out of her. She got to pull a double shift tomorrow, 15-hour shift. And so today she's just relaxing and everything. And I'm after the show, I'm gonna, go and relax with her, But I'll check that. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the donation for real. Seriously. Um, it helps. It goes for the Zoom and flavorings too, so I can come up with good recipes and share with y'all. But it goes right back into mixing just for y'all, man. So
A
no.
mic if you have to get one.
Yeah, well, I don't take donations for me buying stuff like that. I'm just, that's why I'm waiting. Sorry about the sound quality on that video yesterday. It's my $5 yard sale cam. I'm a cheap sucker, I'm telling you. If they were asking 10, I jewed them down to 5. But I'm gonna find me one at Walmart, probably in March when I get paid. Um, find me one that zooms in and
If
stuff.
if you can, try to get one like I got. Actually, Vapin Trucker has the same one I got now too, and he loves it because you can zoom in on it.
Okay, well maybe about how
And
much
that's
are those?
this one here. I got it on sale through Walmart. I paid $21 for it, but it's the Logitech C920.
Is it HD and all that?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Well, shoot, that's not bad at all. My wife was
no,
telling me about she's seen one for like 20 bucks at Walmart too.
yeah.
I'm like, sure no. Yeah. Like
That's why different times when I'm doing stuff, I'll click off the side because it actually has a setting so I can actually zoom in and adjust brightness and everything with the camera.
now see that's really cool. That's really, really cool. Hell yeah. Get up close and personal, have the 2
Yep.
cameras and everything. Hell yeah. Hey man, I watched JF Film Show the other day. Yesterday I watched it. Man, I'm glad to see him back. I'm so glad to see him back. First, that little baby's got sick and everything, and shoot, I feel for you, brother, for real, man. Glad to see him back. I ain't seen him in a long time, and he was touching on the 3D printed box mods. Shoot, these are 3D printed right here. Okay, there's your battery sled inside, got all your wires, but they ain't covered up or nothing. This is a parallel box mod, just parallel. So it's dual battery, but it's only pushing 4.2 volts. But these are 3D printed right here, these little battery cases, 3D printed. Whoop, drop it. Watch out. But yeah, man, if you got the money and you can invest in a 3D printer, and you got to know a little bit about drafting, you know, and programming to get it, to do them right. But it's not hard. You can make. I mean, this one right here is made out of wood. My Peace, Love, and Harmony box mod. It's a parallel. You see what I'm saying? Dual battery parallel box mod. Fires at 0.42 volts. Got a little voltmeter on it, that tells you how many volts your batteries are. This is a little off. It should be saying about 4 volts, but shoot, it rocks good. Really, really cool. Love my box mods, man. Sure enough. So what new devices you got? Vaping on, Scott? Anything new?
Nothing new. Still vaping on my same ones. My Agus Legend with the rebirth on it, with the aliens in it, and my Dreamer with the BTFC, and that's got the hammered 4 horsemen that I did, and then the Cricket with the velocity with the coil I described last time.
Oh, okay, okay, cool. Oh, what's up, Hippy? How you doing this morning? You decided to show up, huh? Sniff my arm. What you doing, buddy? I was looking. I got a coil in my case here. What did I do? There it is. And I got some wire. And I got to remembering, and when I used to go to the vape shop back in the day, the guys in there would build your coils for you and everything. And you can ask them to build whatever you want them to build. And I remember this guy, he was really good. And he's the one that taught me about all the hammering. Okay. But he used it was all Canthal, and it was like a 28 gauge fused Clapton with like a 30 gauge outer on it, so he could hammer it flat to make it look like a caterpillar track. But with the 28 gauge being so fine and everything, you got to be real careful. But it's like for 6 wraps, it's only about 0.5 for a single coil. So I'm sitting here looking at this sucker right here that I made up. I didn't flatten it or anything. I just wrapped it up normal,
There you go.
And look at my owie. Sorry about that. Man, I cut the hell out of myself some new knives we got from Christmas. So I'm out of commission for doing aliens for a while. Anyway, I'm thinking about putting this thing in what do I do with it? That Dead Rabbit singles squonk for parallel mod. I mean for a series. Or even, just on a regular mod, but this Canthal build I got in this one still tasting so freaking good that I don't want to take it out. It's still hitting good. It's got that tobacco in it I've been testing. Have you mixed up any of your tobaccos yet?
No, not yet.
Oh man, oh man.
Krono just messaged me too.
Cool.
He said he'll have to wait till he gets home to actually make it public.
Yeah, he's going to pick his son up from school right now.
Said he
Yeah.
can't remember his password for ELR for his phone because he has it saved on his laptop, so he don't have to type it in each time.
Hell, I got it saved on my phone everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see what chat's saying up in here. Oh, let's see. Let me back up a little bit. Black cat, white face. Hell yeah.
Cam got her internet fixed.
Hell yeah, that's always a good thing. Oh, I might be out of commission for about a week, maybe. In March, I have got to take, when I do got some money in my hand, I got to take my main computer and I'm going to take it to Office Depot, I think. And they're just going to wipe this whole computer clean and just re-download and clean it all up. I've got some issues with it. It's acting up. And my virus protection is fixing to go out in like 30 days. So I might be out of commission for 1 week. I might let you, Scott, or Matt, give y'all the password. You two, if y'all want to, I might can pop in. I still don't know how to do it on the phone yet, but one of these weeks I'm gonna be out of commission for my computer being fixed. There's a few issues I need to work on, but that's later on down the line. Let's see here. I can't get enough of this white gummy flavor. Which white gummy flavor you talking about, Subaru?
I was just looking on our YouTube there. Both of us look kind of fuzzy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me not the camera. Let me look at your OBS. OBS looks fine. Yeah. It's this daggone sun in my eyes, man. That's what it is. How's that? That a little bit better?
You gotta wait for it to catch up.
Yeah. Daytime Frank feeling tired like a quart low, man. I heard that. I know what you're talking about.
Tim says we look clear to them, so it must be just the way it's on my computer here.
Okay. All right. Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. At least it ain't messing up like my video yesterday. I'm telling you. And I damn sure wasn't going to re-record it again. You know what I'm saying? So I just let it go, man. I didn't even know it was messing up until after I watched the replay. I was like, oh, shit. You know? I don't care. Hell. But shoot, man. So we have to wait for him. I guess we can talk about our 2 recipes if you want to, and then go from there. Just have a good old time with chat and everything. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. He's saying it's a badass flavor. Michael, Amit mouth to lung. Okay, Michael. What's up, Michael Mars? Didn't see you pop in. What's up? Tobacco is pretty good. It takes so long to steep. Yes, it does. I've got a few steeping in the drawer. Me and Krono, we're going to talk about them today. But hey, it's only been 2 weeks steep, and I'm telling you, they're kicking butt. The 2 that I got in the drawer. And I'll just hold on to the tobacco flavors till he shows up again. That way we can compare our taste buds with each other. You know? Yeah.
Which one did you want to do first?
We can do yours first if you want to. Do you have 1 or 2 recipes?
I actually have 2 that I'm going to show, but just the one is the blood orange in that. We'll do yours first. I got you brought up anyway.
Okay. You talk about them and explain why you used it, and hell yeah, man. I'm excited to see this one. I know I ain't gonna have all your flavorings that you got, so I'm probably gonna be short like 1 or 2 flavorings. Dang, man, it's glare. Let the midnight special shine a light on me.
Now, why did it bring that recipe up?
Did you share screen?
Yeah, but it's a different recipe.
Uh-oh.
It brought up the wrong one first. Here it is. Now to see if I get it to share it.
Yeah, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. I ain't even checked my subscriptions, man. We're fixing to have a big to do. 12 subscribers left to go, and I'm at that 1,000 mark, everybody. Hell yeah.
Haven't done this in a while, so gotta remember how I'm doing it.
We'll figure it out. There we go. There we go. So no. All right. That looks pretty damn good. Hell yeah. Can everybody in chat see that? 993. Hippies, get your flower bed done. No, I gotta wait on the flower bed. Hold on, Scott. I gotta wait on the flower bed. Because they got the gas company coming out marking the gas lines going to the house and everything. But go ahead, Scott. Let's get with your recipe and then we'll talk with some chat.
All right, I gotta get out of this. Go to mine. Stop sharing yours.
Way to go, Subaru. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Let me know if it comes up.
Is that it?
It's the blood orange crayon spice loaf.
Hell, dude,
yeah. But I used the blood orange from Flavor West. Like we decided, I used a little bit of the brown sugar to give it just a little bit of sweetness. The cloves from Flavora, and that actually tastes just like a clove you would put on a baked ham. So you don't need a lot of it. You only need like 1 or 2 drops for a 10 ml bottle. Then the cranberry from TPA, like we said. Then the yellow cake from Flavor West I use to give it the cakiness of the bread loaf. But that clove though, you get the blood orange and your cranberry right on the start. You get the clove flavor, but then on the back note, you get that clove spice on the exhale.
Now, explain that clove taste. I mean, is it like the cloves that you'd stick in a ham? You know, those little sticks with the little round flour ball at the top that you stick in the ham? Is it just like those cloves?
Yeah, it tastes just like that clove.
That's what I'm looking for. Dang. That's a
It
nice
tastes just like the piece of clove like you would take out of that bottle. It looks like a little stick. It tastes just like that.
man. See, that's the clove I'm looking for, I bet.
Because when I first got it, I like to do a little slight flavor test off the finger, and that stuff's got the flavor. And then after about 5 minutes being on your tongue bitch went numb.
I heard that, man. That
So I
tongue.
had to rinse my mouth with warm water to get the flavor back in my mouth. But that was that one. And the second one is a recipe that somebody in the room asked me for, which was Tony Berry. He asked if I had a recipe for a cherry turnover. So I actually did this for him.
Oh yeah, I'm curious. I want to see that one for real, for real.
I
Hell to
used
yeah.
because I used the Zapola because that gives you the fried dough. I tried using croissant and that just wasn't what I wanted, but I added a little bit of biscuit in it first so you get that brown flavor that's on the outer edge of the pastry. Then I used the cherry filling at 1.5. I tried it lower, but I couldn't really taste it. And the cherry annueras, I used at 3.35 so I can actually taste the cherries mixed with that. And then the flavor of frosting just for that little bit of sweetness that's on the top.
Dang man. So talk about that the cherry flavorings. Why now that cherry filling?
The
Uh,
cherry filling, you get a medicinal taste
right.
if you do a single flavor. But I think with this Sapola, because it has that little bit of a spice note to it, it knocks that medicinal flavor down. So I can't taste it. So all I taste is just the pastry with the cherries and then the slight sweetness on it.
Cool. Hell yeah, that sounds good, man. Only thing I'm missing is the frosting from Flavor. I got everything else on that list but
Well,
frosting.
if you didn't want to use the frosting, you could probably use your cream cheese icing if you wanted to.
Hippie's acting crazy as hell behind me. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Jeez. Wildcat.
but that was my two.
Cool, man. Those look really, really good. Uh, Michael Morris was saying orange vapes are hard to do. I find I make them, but they just never seem to be that great. Well,
And
there's ways you can work, implement oranges, and you can use oranges really for like an accent note. Like
yeah,
you'll see in my two recipes, I'm not, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both good recipes, but I can already see changing them a little bit. I did ambrosia, and ambrosia, there's just, you know, I'll explain. Can you pull up the one that's version 1? It's just ambrosia for me.
uh,
And then I got ambrosia version 2, and you'll see the differences in these two recipes. One, I
where
used,
is that one at?
um, hold on, let me get over here. Ambrosia,
Because
right
where
click,
is this?
copy. I'm gonna send it to you in Facebook Messenger. Hold on.
There they are. I got it now.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
The first version you want?
Yeah, just ambrosia itself.
All right.
That's the only one, yeah. All right. Now, check this recipe out. Now, scroll down and let them see the two pictures first. I had to post two pictures for this recipe because, all right, that's perfect right there. I had to do two pictures to try to explain this recipe. Now, my grandmother, Carmichael, she used to make ambrosia, and it was kind of like the bottom picture where you got the coconut, you got the orange slices in it, you got the whole green grapes in it, you got the little mini marshmallows are in it. You've got sometimes she would put apples in it. Sometimes she'd put pears in it. You know, just what you know. But I didn't put any apple in mine. You know, I left the apple out. Of course, it has the maraschino cherries in it, but you know, there's not that many in the ambrosia. And the top one, you see how the picture's kind of like got that creamy marshmallow type note. The reason why I posted that one because you can see the marshmallows, the oranges, and the orange zest on top. Okay. Uh, I'll go back up to the yeah, the recipe. Yeah, there you go. All right. My first version, I took the blood orange and the cranberry, and I put the blood orange at 2.5%. Now I know my flavorings, and I know that orange. It's got that dark, zest type orange flavor with a a darker red orange, pretty much. It's a darker orange, 2.5%. Now the coconut candy in that recipe, it kind of wasn't quite enough coconut for me with the sweet coconut along with it. The cranberry at the lower percentage, I was using the cranberry to give it brightness and boosting the everything up. It was like an accent note, pretty much. The vanilla marshmallow from 101 gives it that nice creamy marshmallow note. The pear gives it the syrup, the syrupy, the juice, like a fruit cup. Then the sweet tangerine gives you that tangerine note and a little bit of the tart cherry. So it brightens up everything else, but it's like on the very back of the exhale. Now, when you first mix this up, it's awesome. A week later, I steeped it. I made it on the 24th. Um, it's not bad at all, but I could tell that the coconuts just weren't quite there. So, of course, I had to make version 2. Now, go ahead and show version 2, and you'll see what I changed about it. I took that recipe and I lowered the blood orange and put it at 0.5%, and I raised the coconut candy up to 0.25%. And you got to be careful with that coconut candy from the Flavor Apprentice, because if you put too much, it will overpower everything else. So, and then I lowered the sweet coconut down to 0.5%. Uh, oh, got fuzzy there somehow. There you go. You notice I added white grape into it on the second version at 1%. That gave it what it was missing. Now, the second version here turned out really, really good, but the second version, if when you vape it, it tastes really, really good. But then after maybe like 15 minutes and you don't even take a vape, it like lays on your tongue and you start getting that baby aspirin taste. And that's the thing that I got to work on, and I know what it is. It's the orange mandarin, which I added in this with the sweet tangerine. So I might have to lower the orange mandarin to 0.25%, the sweet tangerine to like 1.5%, and leave the blood orange alone. And that might tame that baby aspirin taste down. But both of these recipes are really good. There's nothing wrong with them. And I mean, I've tried it on all kind of different devices. I'm telling you, I've got it on that coil I built, that flat stainless steel, you know, that I've shared pictures in Hippy Vapes group. You get the high notes on it. You get your oranges, your coconuts, and your marshmallows, and it's just so freaking good on this. You're getting your top notes. Now, on the Velocity version 2, it's just got, the dual Canthal build that I shared pictures, and it's still rocking really good. I'm getting with the big wide chuck cap, I'm getting more of everything. Now, if I use the little drip tip, I'm fixing to show you what I do with it. If I put this drip tip on that Velocity 2, and I was doing this all night last night, I was taste testing last night, and it was like a toss up between these two recipes. You put a drip tip like this on your Velocity version 2 and narrow that sucker down. Man, it really condenses everything. You're getting that orange up front, then you get a little bit of the coconut, and you get the marshmallow. It's just really, really nice, sweet, tart, creamy vape. It's really, really good. Why not cherries from Inuera? Uh, because I'm liking that tart cherry. The tart cherry from Capella isn't quite as strong as the cherries. And I didn't, the cherries is a good flavor, don't get me wrong. But as soon as I got that tart cherry in, I mean, they're really both really, really good flavors, both of them. I just wanted the cherry in the background and get the tartness from it, and with all the coconut and everything calming everything down and the marshmallow, it tames that tart cherry note to a real nice cherry taste out on the very, very end. So, but try it on different devices and it just tastes different. But I hope y'all like doing it. Just something you can play with. I mean, I'll probably be playing around with it some more. I mean, y'all have fun with it. What you think, Scott? What you think about them?
They both look good. I just got a message from Krono. He made his public, so I can actually go to that one if you want.
Cool, cool.
He said he'll try and get on before the end of the show for a few so he can explain.
Okay, okay. All right. Hell yeah, man.
Bring it up.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm curious to see what he did too. How he did his blood orange and cranberry. See, I use my cranberry way in the back note, but like
his is actually called a bloodberry yogurt parfait.
Interesting. So no.
Apple cranberry from Flavora.
Nice.
Blood orange natural. Cranberry TPA Greek yogurt, 6%. Oh, that'd be a nice tart.
Oh yeah.
Lemon meringue pie. It would give you the creaminess of the meringue, plus your little bit of the acidity from your lemon.
Yeah, and it also brighten up everything too. Yeah. That lemon, hell yeah.
Plus, he's got the tangerine from Wonder Flavors. That's a little bit more acidity, which is a good taste in orange.
Yeah, yeah. Vanilla whipped cream to calm and harsh notes down, and the yogurt drink gives it even more citrus.
Yep.
So, and the creaminess, that looks good. That looks really good. Dang.
And he ended up at 16.25% flavorings, which ain't bad.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Shoot, let's see if I think I got everything. Yes, I'm gonna have to mix that up because I've got every single one of those ingredients.
You have the tangerine?
Yes, I got the tangerine. I sure do.
And the apple cranberry?
Yeah, I got that too.
Cool.
Yeah, I got all of those. I'm definitely gonna mix that one up for real, for real.
Well, there's 3 of them I don't have yet.
So no.
But he said, though, he'll try and get on before the end of the show. But it depends on how that meeting goes.
Cool, cool. Hell yeah. That looks really, really good. I am not kidding. Man, that looked real good.
Yeah.
Man, made my head go spinning there for a minute. Like, hell yeah. I could see why he used the certain things.
Yeah.
And I
Due to
like
the
that.
acidity in that in the parfait.
Yes, that looks so freaking good, guys.
The only one thing he's missing is a little bit of that granola that they give you, or the oatmeal that's in a parfait. I didn't. Well, he's got the crust from the lemon meringue pie.
Yeah, yeah.
It still looks good, though.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Hell to the yeah, man. So, no. Man, so how's your week been this week, Scott? What all you been up to?
Freaking cold.
Like cold.
I'm not, but the wife is. Supposed to snow today. Supposed to get another 6 to 8 inches of snow today. This afternoon, snowing it tomorrow.
Man, these people in Montgomery, Alabama, I am not lying, Scott. They act like it's the daggone end of the freaking world. Like we fix to have a snow blizzard, you know. It's only supposed to get down to like, you know, all the stores were so packed last night because they think school's out. Even, come on, really? We're supposed to here in Montgomery. We're only supposed to get mixed between snow flurries and icy rain. But these people don't know how to drive in no snow or ice. I mean, I could drive in it because I used to live up north.
And what's the temperature supposed to be?
Alexa, what's the weather today?
Currently, in Montgomery, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect rainy weather with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 25 degrees.
Oh, break out your snowmobile suit. Tonight here, it's supposed to be negative 36 with the wind chill.
Oh, my word. Hell to the no. Forget all that, man. No, I couldn't handle it.
My wife wasn't sick. I'd be out ice fishing in it.
Yeah, Michael Moore says he's on the east coast of Canada. We have no snow now. Dang. Shoot, man. I used to love snow when I was a kid, man, but man, you get older and you had to shovel that stuff. Forget all that, man.
Well, that's because you used to get snow days. Now a snow day sucks.
Yeah.
Because you got to clean it instead of playing it.
I heard that, damn it. James saying it's 6 here. Tomorrow's high is minus 12. What?
Yeah.
Daggone, man. Forget all that. Shoot. It's sun shining right now, and then we're supposed to get that front supposed to come on through like about it was sprinkling this morning. And that cold front, actually the temperature's getting up high, and then it's just gonna start dropping real quick because the cold front coming down. I'll tell you what, our pipes here in Alabama are our water pipes and all that are only buried like 2 foot 18 inches to 2 foot under the ground. And that's why we have a lot of problems when cold weather, you know, if it gets really, really cold, you'll have busted pipes everywhere, you know. Yeah, but see up north there, y'all's pipes are buried lower and they're more insulated because, you know, the colder climate.
Yeah.
But these people,
Bruce said they have a feet of snow there, and it's just starting to melt away. And then Willow says, in Atlanta, Hippie, crazy, they even close schools for no reason. Well, that's like here you see a freaking snowflake and they stop school, which is stupid. They get a weather forecast 3 days ago. Oh, we're going to get a foot of snow, so they cancel school the day before. And then you get nothing. And the poor kids got to end up going another day to make it up, or they take a holiday away from them.
Exactly. Yeah, man. School ain't like it used to be when we went to school. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to ride my damn bicycle to school. Shoot, I didn't like to ride the yellow bus. I rode my bike, man. I was a cool kid.
Well, that's like I used to tell my kids all the time. You're lucky you get to ride the bus. When I went to school, I used to say like my dad. I used to walk to school uphill both ways. My oldest would just look at me and go, Huh?
Hell yeah. Schools closed in Atlanta. Crazy. I know, it's crazy that they closed them here in Montgomery too. Montgomery,
Stalker
Alabama.
says, not telling you what it is here.
In Australia, I bet, man. Hell. Wait a minute, Stalker, you're in Australia, or I forgot? I think you're in Australia, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. And thank you, Stalker. Thank you. Definitely need that, man. For real.
Super. We got another vape mail package coming today. Oh, watch the weather. You might not get it.
Oh man, Scott, you made everybody's freaking day in my family the other day when you posted that video of that guy slipping on the ice in Hippy Vapes group.
I
Oh
broke my asshole out.
oh my God, that shit was so damn funny, man.
With
Holy
J-Ray.
cow. I said that to everybody, man. Everybody, my whole family was just
Yeah.
laughing.
He slips and falls on the ice walking down his driveway. Who the hell put this ice here?
And that southern accent just so hilarious, man. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
I couldn't believe it. That's just so damn funny.
I think I broke my ass. That was funny.
Oh my God.
I had to post that one.
That was hilarious, man. Have y'all
Then you get I think I broke my cigarette.
there you go. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it had me in stitches, man. That shit was so damn funny. Hell to the yeah,
Tony
man.
Berry says, oh yeah, J-Ray. He's something else.
I've been waiting
Gonna
for this
cuff
package.
that mailman upside the head.
What you waiting on, Subaru? What you waiting on coming in the mail?
And his doctor says that he's gonna smack the postie.
Hey, sometimes I feel like it.
Walked all the way down here and the goddamn box is empty. Bell broke my ass.
Sit there and stalk the mailman. You go driving around the neighborhood. Where the hell's he at, man? Hurry up. Oh, I'm glad our mailman runs early in the morning. You know, so and our cat Hippy, he's like a
Subaru's waiting on
watchdog.
E-Juice and an RDA.
Hell yeah. Which RDA, man? Ooh, man. I love getting new RDA. I probably won't get another one for a while. I'm pretty much set on everything. I don't really need any devices.
Well, that's like me right now. I'm actually good. Now I'm farting with a camera.
I got the top side myself, man. I'm loving that top side. That single one, man, this little sucker. And I ain't updated it or nothing. I just left it with what was on it. And I ain't lying. It freaking
Stalker says he got a top side and I got the rebirth.
yeah. Hell yeah. Shoot yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Like the rebirth, you get some nice airflow through it. And you can block it off and you'll be like J-Ray. And you ain't getting nothing.
Subaru Nurse says a new dead rabbit RDA since I ran over my last one with my truck. What the hell did you do that for, man? You got mad at it?
He really made it a dead rabbit.
Hell yeah, he's quit that sucker.
We'll talk to you later, James. Have a good day.
Later, James,
Or
man.
good night,
Yeah.
wherever you're at.
Hell yeah. I want a Lux and Aegis Mini. Oh, cool, man. Hell to the yeah. A Lux. Which one is that, Scott? A Lux.
I'm not sure.
And the Aegis, that's the Aegis Legend Mini. Interesting. I got the Aegis Legend 200. And, Scott's got the real nice red one with the deer on the back.
Yeah, I got that one because I hunt.
Yeah.
And then you can actually change the color of your screen inside. So I changed it to red. There he is, Mr. Krono.
What's up, Krono?
You the man, you the man, you the man.
What's going on?
Man,
That's Mr. Parfait.
We were looking at your recipe, and you surprised the hell out of both of us, man. Hell yeah.
You didn't do like J Ray and fall and break your ass, did you?
You know what's funny? It's so funny. I watched that video you posted on Facebook. Guy checking his mail that wasn't even there.
Yeah.
You never guess what happened to my wife when we were going out to the car today.
She fell and broke her ass.
Yeah.
Or as he says, he fell and broke his asshole out. I seen that. I laughed so freaking hard. I had to post it. I had to share that one.
I showed this guy at work and he started crying.
You gotta tell Daddy about that.
That was so damn funny. I ain't lying.
It's like the other one I did too with the dog, where the guy's picking on the dog, feeding it steak.
Yeah, I've seen that's an old one. I've seen that one before. That's funny as hell too. The
I had
dog.
chicken. I covered it with cat treats. You know
Hey,
what I did? Well, give it to the cat.
Oh!
I'm going outside
All right, honey.
to take my car.
Don't fall and break your ass.
I'll fucking punch you right square. I'll be right back, honey.
Tony asked your Krono, did you laugh where she could see you?
Yeah.
Well, the main reason why I posted that too is I went out to the car the other morning. I seen that. I went out and I fell on my ass. So I come in and I had to post it.
Right down the street coming back. Stop.
Oh.
But I should have thought, because I got an old lady that lives next door to me. And she's about as smart as a stick.
Okay, come on.
She dumped hot water on her car the day before to thaw out her locks and her windows and that. And I didn't think nothing of it. Well, it all puddled right in front of my car and it froze overnight. We got a little bit of snow and I stepped on it and whoop, down I went.
Damn. Hey,
Felt like going over and wringing her neck.
hey, I fell on some slick ice my damn self. That shit ain't funny.
I come in the house. I showed the video to my wife. I come in the house limping. She looks at me. She goes, "Did you fall and break your ass?" Then she started laughing even more.
As you can tell, everything out here is still a little shrick and shrivery.
Yeah.
I was like, what did that guy say? Shrick and shrippery.
Did your wife ask who put the ice there?
And I'm curious what state he's from, because that southern accent he has, oh my word, man, that makes southerners look bad, man, because that accent he had. It's like, oh, what a dumbass, you know? We ain't all stupid all because of our accent, you know?
Oh, look what I got in the mail yesterday, Tony.
Oh, hell to the yeah. Which tank you got on it? I mean, RTA.
Oh, it's the profile.
The profile?
The one that Wayne Walker says has no flavor, and I get a shit ton of flavor from it. So I guess it's just the person.
And the coil that you put in it too. Could be the coil, you know. Could be what the placement of your coil. You know, there's so many variables whenever you're working on different devices and stuff. I mean, and what coil you put in it.
I think Tony Berry put in there that guy is in West Virginia.
Oh yeah, I figure as much. But
he's a Virginian.
Some weird ones up in West Virginia.
One of my friends is from West Virginia. We call him Jenny. His favorite saying, "I ain't mine. Just don't grab my shoulders."
Hell yeah. Hey, Krono, can you talk us through your recipe real quick and tell we were sitting here talking about it while you were gone, and I've got all the ingredients.
I already got it up, Matt. I could share it for you.
I got it right.
Go ahead and share it, Scott, and he can talk about it and everything. And
he's gonna share it.
We pretty much knew why you use the flavorings, and I've got all the flavorings to make that recipe, and I'm gonna make it today. And I'm gonna let it steep.
You gotta let it steep.
Okay, I can tell.
Yeah. I got it right here.
Hell yeah, man.
If you got it up, you can share it, and I'll go over it. But I think that's when I pulled up the stream to see if you guys are still on.
There it is. There it is, Matt.
We had to use blood orange and cranberry, the Flavor West blood orange and TFA's cranberry. I'm not the biggest fan of TFA's cranberry on its own because when I single flavored it, I started getting like an olive taste from it. Like it's started getting this weird, but I bumped it up way too high. So to calm that down, I added a cranberry that I enjoyed, which was Flavora's apple cranberry, just to, smooth it out a little bit with that apple and sharpen that cranberry up with the cranberry and Flavora's. And then the blood orange, I'm not a fan of the blood orange by itself either. So just to help that one out, I used the tangerine and along with the yogurt drink. The yogurt drink's just helping that citrus note and the acidity, kind of blending everything together. And then the whipped cream from Capella, that kind of balances everything out and tones some of them harsh notes down and just adds a little creamy texture to it. And that lemon meringue pie just boosts that citrus a little bit too and gives a little bit of graininess from that little bit of pie crust in there.
That's exactly what me and Scott said.
And that Greek yogurt, the Greek yogurt is for a tart. I just love that yogurt.
Yeah.
You can sub that one out for Flavora's if you like Flavora's Greek yogurt better. They're real similar. I just like the sharpness of that TFA's a little more than Flavora's.
Oh yeah.
Well, what's so funny? I'm lost.
No, we basically explained your recipe exactly like you just did. We knew why you used the lemon meringue pie. The lemon basically was your brightener, your acidity, and it brightens up all your other flavorings. And the pie crust and the meringue kind of tones everything down. Your vanilla whipped cream
for the creaminess.
Yeah, for the creaminess and to help with the sharp notes. The yogurt drink has a sharp citrus note, but it's got that cream in it as well. But you used it at a
nice
low
lemon lime,
low percent like you did. It's not pushing that citrus note so high, but your tangerine and blood orange look really, really good. I'm telling you. Now the cranberry, it's a straight. Now I love that cranberry. It's a candied cranberry. I had a recipe a long time ago called Dang. Oh yeah, DANG. Oh yeah, and it used Flavor West blood orange with that cranberry, and it's a kick-ass vape. If you never tried that, go back and look at my old recipes called Dang, DANNG or something other. Man. And vape that on stainless steel 7 wraps, 26 gauge dual coil in like your Velocity 2 or something. 7 wraps on each side. It'll ohm out about a 0.25, somewhere around there. Just right.
Hello, Cheryl. Welcome to the chat.
What's up, baby? She's in there relaxing, man.
I said Cheryl this time instead of Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Mrs. Hippie.
Yeah.
Yep, Mississippi.
So what you been up to, Matt? What you been up to this week? Working, I know. You've been working your ass off.
Working. I released a Nick salt recipe on ELR. I didn't make a video for it. I was thinking about making a video for it because as far as a Nick salt recipe goes, the amount of flavor that has, and it tastes just like damn Oreo cookies and cream. It's so good for a Nick salt. I just shocked the hell out of myself. That's why I put it out on ELR before I even made a video. It's like I got to put this out
right now too, an Oreo fluff.
Yeah, one of y'all shared a picture with me of Oreo.
I did.
It was you. Okay, all right, yeah. That one looks it sounded better, Hippy Vapes. Oh, what's up, Bigfoot? What's up? Yeah, sorry about that video yesterday, man. For real, I'll say it again. My $10 yard sale that I jewed down to $5. It's my cam. Yeah, that looks really good, Scott. That looks good. I got it fixed.
Then,
hell yeah.
There's the picture I got on my cake that I did today.
Oh.
Yeah. Show them the picture.
I did that. I recorded another video. I'm trying to keep the content coming when I have time.
There you go. Family comes first, man. Family comes first. For sure. Your little daughter looks like she's in a school desk behind you. What's she drawing?
She's painting.
Paint.
What are you painting, honey?
Welcome to the room, big butt.
Fingerlings. She's painting fingerlings.
Fingerlings. Hell yeah, man. Shoot, man. Been busy all week. I'm working on flower bed mat for my wife for Valentine's Day. I just gotta wait for the gas company to come out and mark my stuff, but hell yeah, that's all I've been doing. Trying to work out the yard and stay busy. I'm showing up, man.
I got one thing coming. I'm excited for.
What you got coming?
I paid for it already. I'm just waiting. It's something that's handcrafted. Scott knows about those.
Hell yeah.
He got one.
He's getting an Addy build stand.
Hell yeah.
And an Addy stand, an Addy organizer.
Mm.
Hell to the yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was showing Scott, did you see JFM's new video he put out? He's talking about getting into the 3D printing and everything. And I was showing, the 3D 3D printed right here, this box mod right here, with the voltmeter on it. So I like that voltmeter because it tells you your battery power. So you don't go below 3.5 volts.
Yeah.
I love that about putting that on there. The little parts are cheap. This is regular spring-loaded 510. Nice little button on it. I mean,
oh, I like the clickiness.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
I like a clicky button.
Just a 4.2 parallel box mod, and then with the 3D printed battery holders, holds two 18650s in these right here. Hell yeah. It's just like, I was showing him, because he's interested, this is my hippie box, my piece mod. It's a parallel, you see. It's just made out of wood. That's all it is. 4.2 volts, 2 batteries, man, kicking butt.
I like that yellow and black one, probably because I'm a Steelers fan.
Silver says he can't believe he's using a tank. He usually uses an RDA.
Me? Yeah, I know, man. I got my Amit 22 on here.
No, he said he can't believe he's using one.
Oh, I put a build in this in my Amit. I used a 22 gauge Nichrome 80, 5 wraps. That's it. And it ohmed out about a 0.25, just a single wire in here, and made my juice a 70-30 blend in this. And man, this thing just, oh my word, flavor for days.
Oh, I got one of them Vandy Vapes Simple EX squonk kits for work, because it's like the size of the palm of my hand. And of course, a week ago I got this Vapefly Galaxies mouth belong tank RTA, so I'm never going to use this thing again.
Why?
Because that Vandy Vape Simple EX, it's a mouth to lung RDA on top, but it's a little squonk mod. So I don't ever have to worry about anything except changing the coil and re-wicking.
That's why I love.
For this, I have to take it apart.
Oh yeah,
you can actually mix whatever metals you want. You can actually have Kanthal with stainless steel and nichrome. You could just do nichrome and Kanthal, whichever way you want to do it.
Yeah, if you want your ohm higher, use Kanthal for your core, and then wrap the outer with like stainless steel or nichrome 80. And you'll be impressed. You can work with your own better that way. Mixing wires together is nothing wrong with that at all. I do that in a couple of my builds.
And then some of the wires heats up quicker. You figure nichrome, stainless steel heats up a little bit quicker than nichrome.
See, the nichrome 80 cools off quicker than the stainless steel.
That's why a lot of people use the nichrome for them sophisticated headache builds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hey, Scott, you had you wanted to show him how to do that, what you call it? Daggone it. Looks
The
like
winch?
the winch coil.
Yeah.
You want to show Krono that winch coil? It's a real easy build, Matt, and it's interesting. Now I will tell you, parallel builds in like the Hadley, okay, are freaking awesome.
Daddy, there's two pictures that you can paint. So weird.
You got paint all over your hands, honey.
Oh.
I use parallel builds in my stick, 4.2 in that Eagle you mailed me, I love this daggone Eagle, but it pushes only 4.2 volts. So this coil is a 0.17 parallel build on this stick mod. But since I know it's not series, it's only 4.2 volts because single battery, So
Yeah.
it's hitting this thing, I mean, like crazy, man. Need some meat juice on it. They put Ambrosia version 2.
I don't got a battery in mine, but I got it right here. The Eagle.
Hell yeah. Love that Eagle. And it's an old device from like 4 years ago, but shoot, man, it rocks. Hell yeah. Hey, Matt, also check out the pictures underneath my recipes when you get a chance to give you an idea. Version 2 turned out where after you stop vaping it, it like coats your mouth and everything. Version 2, after 15 minutes and you don't vape it, you'll start getting like a baby aspirin taste because of the oranges I got in it. So I've got to lower my oranges and change my oranges around just a little bit and fine tune it. But yeah, it's both those recipes are really good. But I, on the spot, on the fly, anyway, it's good. So check the pictures out to try to understand. I had to put 2 pictures to try to explain, what I was getting because they didn't have any pictures for Ambrosia like I used to have at our holiday get-togethers back, growing up,
Yeah.
So, but I'm still working on that. I'll have another better Ambrosia recipe. Hell yeah. But them 2 right there ain't bad. So y'all try them. I'm gonna mix yours up because I got all the flavorings for it, Matt.
I have it right. Where do I got it? Right here. I got it right here. It's been steeping for a week. I tried it yesterday. It was way better. It was still a little harsh on like the 3rd or 4th day. So that's why I suggested steep 7 days. It'll probably be better after like 10. But I'd do a minimum of a 7-day steep on this guy.
That's what I said too, about 7 days steep on mine.
It's just so smooth. That yogurt drink mixed with that Greek yogurt, it makes a smooth transition from your fruits, your cranberry and orange, into the yogurt. So it's just
Did you
nice.
want to build this too, Matt, or did you just want to watch?
What do I need? See what I got.
Oh, you just use a piece of 24 gauge Kental.
24 gauge Kental.
Y'all know how to build a stovetop coil. Yes, stovetops.
Because I'm just going to make the 1 coil, so I only got a piece about this long, maybe about a foot.
So about a foot of it?
Yeah. Because if you do a dual coil, it ohms out at 0.16. So if you do a single coil, it'd be 0.32.
Handy dandy little tape measure out right here. So I keep it right here so I know how much I'm measuring out. Right there, it's about a foot. Clip off of there. Jeez.
If y'all got any questions in chat, I'm in chat, reading chat for you guys.
All right. Do I need to straighten it or anything, Scott?
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to zoom in on it so you can see.
Right.
Drop this down. Now you'll be able to see what that does, Hippy. All you got to do is you got a setting that you can bring up and you can zoom right in on it.
Do what now?
There's a, when you install it, there's a program so you can actually zoom in and out and change everything.
On your camera?
Yep.
Hell yeah. See, that's what I'm needing for the cam I finished getting. I'm going to put
just-
you guys.
Just straighten your piece of nitro. Don't matter which way you go.
Let me just put this guy in my drill and straighten it out here quick.
And you'll be using a 3mm bit.
Oh,
Ow, that hurt my ears.
That hurt your ear. I'm sorry, honey.
I turned the volume down just a little bit so it, won't get too loud. I didn't see Bigfoot the
Then you
coil.
could actually just take it and fold it in half, Matt. Shit. I need a longer piece of wire. I didn't get quite enough.
That all looks like a freaking did YouTube freeze in the chat?
Put these back on. I'd rather have more than not enough at all.
Yeah. You said 3mm, right, Scott?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got this. Screwdriver.
Slide my chair in without rolling over my damn feet.
Actually, right here. There's 3mm bit.
Hey guys in the chat, did YouTube freeze? No, Hippy. Okay. Want to
I got my
make sure.
glasses here, so I ain't blind as a bat. All you do is take your wires, you'll have them side by side, just like if you're doing a parallel. And you start in the middle. And wrap it around 3 times.
What is that? It's all wrong.
Punch it together and get it tight. Switch this. And you just want to make sure you hold tight on that because you're going to twist the end of that. Each end's going to go on your drill. You're going to tighten up on it. Because if you don't hold it with your finger, it'll actually unwrap it off of your jig. Then you're just going to twist to get it.
LTD, yeah. Uh-oh.
One piece off
Dad,
Yes, sir.
where I bent it over.
please.
Yeah, sure. Ask your brother to give you one. Left. On his left.
And you're gonna put them two ends in a drill, and you're gonna do the same thing and twist them.
About the controller, I don't know what happened. I never dropped it. I didn't do anything to it. I kept it cushioned and everything else. I kept it on a soft surface, and I went to use it. I went to use it the other day, and it kept on going to the right.
Oh yeah.
Kept on.
And just hold your thumb tight on that one too, the same way. Otherwise, it'll unwind on you. So your ends are twisted like that.
Piece,
Get my glasses off so I can see the thing. Laying it like that there. Twisted with your 3 wraps up top.
Hell yeah,
And then you
stalker.
hold that tight, and each one of them that you twisted, you wrap around twice on each side.
That's too loud. This is why I stay upstairs.
Thank you, Vapor Trucker. Thank you.
When you're doing, you actually end up with 7 wraps.
All right, stalker. I'll get to yours in a minute on that one. See, there's the from Fast Tech, the Velocity version 2. I posted the link. The one with the squawk pin is the one you want. You want the kit because you got
And I'll trim these
2 Allen
ends
keys.
just a little bit.
So it's 7 wraps altogether, right?
Yeah. You'll have 3 in the middle, then 2 twists on each side.
So it's
So-
just like a parallel build, pretty
Good.
much.
Because the reason why they call it a winch, because it looks just like a winch on a truck. You got the wire in the middle, and then you got your bars on the end.
Hell to the yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And then as you're heating it up, you could squeeze them together a little bit with your tweezers, and then they'll stay. And when I did it, I got amazing flavor out of it.
That's just like a parallel build. I'm telling you, just
Yeah.
simple coils like that, guys, they're just the best. I'd put that even in my Hadley is from Fast Tech. Somebody was talking about that. My little Hadley, shoot, ain't a dang thing wrong with that sucker. I got a parallel build in mine. Yeah, man, it kicks butt.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually gonna get the mod that has that in it.
What's up, Tommy Vapors in the house, man? What's up, Tommy? How you doing today, man? Hell yeah.
Now I can zoom back out. Well, I'll show it on the dual. That way you can see it. Here it is here on the mod that I'm using it on. A little dirty, but it still works real good. I cleaned it just a few days ago. Well, last week. And it's reading a 0.16, 3.77 volts at 79 watts. Running a dual.
Hell yeah.
Zoom back out on this. Close that part out. I can bring this back up so I ain't talking to myself. Who'd you say was in the house, Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy Vapors popped in. Hell yeah, man.
Hello, Tommy. Good to see you.
Hey, Bigfoot, I'm a Clapton man too. I still love my fused Claptons, man.
I'll
And
just throw some quick unicorn milk on it that I vape that I make. Yeah.
see, he's got the
All right.
velocity too, also, just like with the glass cap.
Yep.
From Fast Tech, man. 3-up vape. Well, Fast Tech's where you get this one with the kit. And it's posted in Hippy Vapes group. You just scroll down and look for the one that's like $10 and something, because it's the kit. It comes with the squawk pin and everything. It comes with 2 Allen keys. That's where you
Yep.
know you got the one with the squawk pin.
Then just make sure you get the one that says kit,
Yeah.
because then you'll get the glass. Otherwise, you won't have the glass.
And it'll show a picture. If you see
Yeah.
the picture that has the 2 Allen keys in it, you know it's got the squawk pin.
Like I said though, Matt, you get real good vapor production out of this thing.
I love my velocity too, man. I just love that damn. I've had, like I said, I've had these Scott for 4 years. That white one I had for 4 years, and this one's probably 3 years old. And shoot, I ain't had no problem out of this sucker at all. You just gotta be careful. And when you're tightening down your daggone screws, you can even buy the flathead screws from Fast Tech to go in the side of it. And so I switched my screws out.
Yep. And they also
Okay.
sell the replacement decks. You could get 3 decks for like $3.99.
And you can buy the glass.
Yep.
If you bust your glass, they're real cheap. Shoot.
They actually sell the replacement positive post too.
Yeah. Shoot. The Hadley. I mean, the Entheon. I got it from Fast Tech. And shoot, I love this sucker. But I got the one that didn't come with the squawk pin. Now, the SXK one, the SXK Entheon is the one you want that comes with the squawk pin. That's the one I'll probably get later on when I got me a little money in my pocket. But yeah, that Fast Tech.
Vape Madness NY. And
what's up, Vape Madness? Hell yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So love, man. Man, Tommy, I try my dangest to watch your shows. I have to watch the replay of your shows because the hour. I mean, we go to bed at like me and my wife go to bed at 9 o'clock and sometimes 10. But yeah, I try to catch all y'all shows. Awesome show, Tommy. I love your show. It's awesome, man. Good
Stalker's
content.
got a question there, Matt. You could probably answer. What coil is best for MTL coil at about 1.5 ohm?
Thirsty.
Because you did that one.
Like a micro fused Clapton is the best flavor wise for me as far as mouth to lung goes. Little tiny fuckers, made out of nichrome. Nichrome is like the best for flavor in a mouth to lung, in my opinion.
And it doesn't get as hot so quick.
Yeah, that's why I figured that'd be the best one for you, because I'm usually between 0.9 and up to 5.9 for my cricket.
Now we got to clean up in here.
Tony's grabbing his cricket.
Yeah, like the one I used in this Vapefly Galaxies RTAs, it's just a simple, I want to say it's 28 gauge nichrome 80, 7 wraps. It's ohmed out at 0.93. I'm only using it 17 watts. 17 watts.
Yep. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Ooh. Hey, Matt. Next Tuesday, I've still got the native tobacco and the Turkish tobacco mixed up, and they've been steeping since the 20th of January. So probably the next show, I mean, they're tasting really good right now, but we'll get more in depth. If you still got yours steeping, we'll talk about the tobaccos on the next show. How's that sound? Yeah, I'm
All right,
talking.
I don't have the Turkish. I have the native though.
Which other one did you have?
It's the Holy Grail RY4.
I thought there was another flavor of tobacco you had.
Oh, the supposed to be chocolate or whatever. Can't think of the name of it right now.
Matt Tucker asked what size Nichrome 80. He missed it.
What size?
For that,
Pretty sure I
1.5.
used 28 gauge in, if you're talking about the mouth to lung thing. So, thanks, honey. Beef jerky.
Then Vape Madness, he has a Smoke Nebu 225 watt mod. Was wondering if you can vape Nick salts with it. You're the only one of
You
us
can
that's done the
vape
Nick salts.
You can vape Nick salts with any mod. It just depends on what atomizer you're using or what tank. I wouldn't like this profile or like a regular sub-ohm tank. I would not put Nick salt in that. You want something that's really a really reduced chamber, because if you have a lot of airflow with Nick salts, it will destroy your throat, even if you get the smooth nicotine Nick salt.
I haven't even tried Nick salt at all either myself. I stick with my 100 milligram Nick Select, you know. And I'm gonna think I'm gonna order from Liquid Barn next time on nicotine. I think I'm gonna get it from Liquid Barn.
The airflow in this, I don't even know if it'll pick it up. It's just that little tiny hole. There's one on each side. Little tiny holes. There's like hardly any airflow at all. You don't want a lot of vapor production when it comes to Nick salts, because it's just the stuff I'm vaping is 30 milligram Nick salt. That's just to get me through my workday if I can't get out on break. All right.
He asked, what do you recommend?
For what, the wire, the coil on that?
I assume he means the coil or the RTA.
Well, actually, on mouth to lung, I remember like somebody was talking about the old Kanger sub box mini and stuff, and like these. I used to build this with a 0.5 ohm build in it, just Canthal. And it's not really mouth to lung. This one, still got a tight air draw on it. I love this thing. I see how old this thing is. I mean, it's so old, it's still in good condition, man. My mod and everything. I want the top box. But those older ones, like a 0.5 ohm build in it for mouth to lung is really a good build. Single wire, even.
Yeah, if you want a mouth to lung RDA, I'd get the Geek Vape Amit. Yeah, I got it right here. It's just a little 22 millimeter. You just want to use like little small micro Claptons. Use Nichrome 80 because it doesn't heat up as quick. And
he says, I'm talking like an RDA. What should I go with?
Well, a mouth to lung RDA.
He just wants to know what kind of RDA he should go with for using Nick salt.
This one right here, the Geek Vape Amit.
Or
the Galaxies, or the Vapefly Galaxies.
And Tony Berry Hippy, he says try Carolina Extract, but a little expensive though for your nicotine.
See,
budget.
Budget. I mean, it's I'll be honest with you, it's hard when it's not bad with two incomes in the house, me and my wife, but
it's still hard.
Yes, and on Social Security, I'm telling you, I'm way below poverty. I'm 10,000 a year, man. Imagine living on $10,000 a year.
I can't.
We love you too, William.
You learn how to budget your daggone money, real quick.
Yeah. Thanks, William. We appreciate that. We enjoy you watching the show, and we're glad we can help.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's very true, Trucker. It depends on what milligram you're using, also.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I have a 50 milligram, and that stuff tears me up. I asked the guy for a blue raspberry so I could try and make my own version of it. And I didn't even realize it was 50 milligrams. So I got home and was vaping. And I was like, oh my God, this stuff is strong. I look at the bottom, I'm like, 50 milligram. What the hell is this guy doing to me?
Vape Man has put in, ignore the last post. I'm speaking into my phone while types. I'm talking mouth to lung. And Stalker says he's on Social Security also, which
Yep.
he is. I am.
Yep.
I think that's why a lot of us get into it.
Save that money. I'm telling you. Like, I got a new recipe out. Well, I haven't put it out yet. I'm playing with it. I already got the name of it and everything. And there's the name of it, The Last Straw.
Let me guess. That's a
Yeah,
strawberry.
Yeah, it's a strawberry. Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, we're on a poor man's budget. We
Yeah.
get poor man's surf and turf. That's what you call hot dogs and fish sticks.
Hell yeah. Hey, at least I know how to cook though, man. Shoot, we get
Yeah.
them leg quarters, $3.90 for a 10-pound bag. Hell yeah, man. You find all kind of new recipes, man. I love cooking. I don't buy all that prefab stuff. It's cheaper to cook.
Speaking of recipes, I'm working on a few.
Hell
I
yeah.
put out a cherry turnover today too. Krono.
Yeah, Krono. You ought to see his cherry turnover he made for a friend in
Tony Berry.
Yeah, for Tony Berry. And I'm missing one damn ingredient. I want to make that so bad. It looks so freaking good. And
He's missing Flavora frosting.
yeah.
Oh, I have that.
Hey, is there any way you could substitute that Flavora frosting?
Well, that's why I said you could probably use the cream cheese icing if you wanted to.
Yeah. You could probably get away with that.
Yeah, you just have a little bit more of the cream cheese flavor to the icing.
Well, at a low percent, it'd still do the trick. Maybe, yeah, okay. All right. It won't be exactly like yours, but I'll get a general idea of what it's going to taste like. I'm curious.
Or if you have Wonder Flavors fluffy white cake,
I got that.
That has a lot of the frost. It's more frosting forward than cake forward, so that might be a decent sub for that.
Hey, I did order vanilla cream extra from Wonder Flavors, and to me it tastes like a daggone icing, like the vanilla cream icing on one of them flat cakes or whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's so good. I love that flavor.
Yes, man. 1.5% is what I tested it at. You know, Wonder Flavors. I always test Wonder Flavors 1.5% just to get a general idea of what, you know, they taste like. Now, some of them, you know, go up there. I mean, I've got some that had to boost way up there, but some of them you got to use them really, really low. But yeah, I got the crepe in. It's a strange tasting flavor. I'm letting it steep to get it, you know.
Well, you figure crepe is an odd flavor anyway. It's more or less a real thin pancake.
I'm getting a different note off of it. I don't know.
It's like it has like a slight egginess to it almost.
Well,
kind of like what you get from yeah. It's dense. That's why I liked it. It was what I was missing for my donut, like what I wanted in a donut. That worked so well for my taste as far as a donut goes.
Heart surgery.
Cherry turnover. That's only 5 ingredients.
RW, hell yeah, unemployed with no income here. Heart surgery can't work, but don't even qualify for disability. I feel y'all struggle. Hell yeah, man. Hey, it's hard times out there. Some people, you know, you're lucky if you got a job. And Matt, man, you kicking ass on your job, man. I understand 100% for real. My wife, like I was telling Scott before you jumped in, she's relaxing today. She's got to pull a double 15-hour shift tomorrow at her work. And I'm telling you,
Well,
It's
that's just like me and my wife. You figure I get the Social Security disability. Then my wife, she's actually bedridden,
yeah.
so I got to actually take care of her because she can't even feed herself. So that's my day. So vape family keeps me sane. Otherwise, I'd be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I do a lot of my coil building and mixing. It's stress relief to me. It really
Yeah.
is. I mean, I get y'all see how I get goofy on my videos because I like having fun, you know. Acting a nut, that's fun, you know. So I'm
Our little
so
James. Yep. LOL. Wish I could get concentrates at the food bank. LOL.
Vape Madness said he was watching Fagan's show and mentioned something about a glazed donut by Loaded. Any of you ever had it? I've never had that, but if you want a glazed donut, just a simple glazed donut, get Wonder Flavors
glazed donut.
glazed donut,
Hell yeah.
and that are like 4% single flavor, and then it'll be maybe use some sweetener with it, but that'll be a bomb glazed donut.
Like he asked though about the food bank. If you actually go to Walmart or a grocery store that sells flavoring for making cakes that are a concentrate, you can use them because they sell Loran flavorings. And those you can actually get with your access card or whatever you have.
But you gotta watch out on some of the
You got to make sure there ain't
ingredients.
no oils or that in it.
That and other
Oh,
inert alcohol and
yep.
other inert ingredients.
Yeah.
You got to know what you're looking for. So don't you people go out to the grocery
Yeah.
store and just
Don't just
start
go out
buying
and buy it.
flavorings. It ain't gonna
Because
work. You're gonna kill
no,
yourself.
yeah. Because you got some people. You got some people on YouTube. Can you vape Mountain Dew? Can you vape Monster drinks? Can you vape milk?
No, you can't. It's not thick enough. I don't care what you do. There's not enough density in that to vape it. It's not gonna create vapor. It's just gonna burn off your coil right away. It's not gonna vaporize.
No.
It's not how science works.
Hell to the yeah. Hell yeah.
That's like that one, that Campbell RDA or whatever, that Campbell kit, where
Yeah.
you put the soda in it or whatever, beer. It gets the flavor from that because I forget what the term for it is, but it's like your vapor goes through that
Yeah.
and it kind of picks up the flavor molecules from whatever drink you have in there. So you actually do get some of the flavor from the drink you put in it, but the drink doesn't disappear at all.
Yeah.
Like whatever you put in there, that's what you got in there.
But you're better off getting your flavorings from a reputable business like Bull City, One-on-One Flavors, Flavora, TPA, Loran. That way there you know what you're getting. Because even like Flavora or TPA or that, if you actually go to their websites, you got to watch because they have certain flavorings that are for vaping and certain ones that are for baking.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that too.
And if
Then,
you go to Bull
then if you
Cities,
go on Google, you can actually type in for discount codes too, and you can find different discount codes for different companies that they don't even advertise.
yeah, Bull City, 6% off. You can use Simple 6, Hippy Vapes, or Krono Vapes as your discount code.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
6% off.
So enough, man. Yeah, you notice yesterday I didn't put the link to the recipe underneath my video to make people go to ELR and, check it out on ELR. Y'all subscribe to all of our ELRs, and leave comments below. I don't care if they're, mean or bad comments. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Hey, I like people being honest,
Yeah.
I like being honest. I don't let it get to my head, I just go ahead, be honest. Tell us what you think about our flavorings and our recipes and leave a comment,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like criticism.
I do too.
I'm not the greatest mixer in the world. I want to get better at it.
Just like I said last week, if you look at one of our recipes on ELR, if you're wondering why we use a certain flavor, Vaping Truckers brought this up before too. If you see a flavor that you're wondering why we use it, leave a comment in there asking why we use it. or even in here if we're mixing something. If you're wondering why we used it, ask, and we'll explain why we used it.
Yeah, there's always a reason why you use certain flavorings. There's a reason behind it. And like, we've been doing 5, 6 ingredient flavorings, but hey, step outside the box. You can put 10, 11 flavorings. We just keep our percentages low. I
Yeah,
mean, you can go up to 15, 20%. My rule of thumb, I just never go over 20%. That's just,
yeah.
that's sometimes it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
But
You go down that rabbit hole.
I heard that. I mean, shoot.
But some people do. You figure there was one chat that was on the other day. I can't remember who it was, but they said they can't taste any kind of strawberry whatsoever. I think it was actually they were talking to Fresh 03 because the guy said he can't even taste Alpine strawberry, and that's a strong strawberry. But if you go too high, you get the stock flavor of the strawberry. To me, anyway.
That's all right.
And like Tony says, to each their own.
Yeah, that's right. And,
Flavors are very different.
yeah, and also it depends on what coil, what device you're vaping on too. I've had a recipe that had like 24%, 25% flavoring,
Yeah.
but it wasn't bad at all, But to conserve money, that's why I started lowering my percentages, and I'm getting the same exact taste that I was with, that high percentage. And if I could save money, that gone it, I'm gonna do it. I mean,
And Eddie Tooney, he's known for that. I don't know his exact words, if he might. To him, lower is better. He could get more flavor out of using 1/4% than he can out of 3%.
yeah, and it's all depends on people's taste buds.
Yep.
Like me and Matt definitely, and Krono's starting to get his taste buds where they need to be. He's been off smoking for a while now. He's starting to learn his flavorings. Hell yeah! So he's getting that palate right, and our taste buds are a lot stronger sometimes than other people. Other people might have, that they're used to that sweetener in e-juices, and it kind of, you vape that sweetener for such a long time, it kind of dulls your taste buds.
Yeah.
And gives
I
you
will let James ask the question too when you're finished. Hippy, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was done. Go ahead.
He was asking, what's the best way to calm the harshness of Capella's lemon meringue? Each of us probably have a different way to do it.
Lemon meringue pie from Capella?
Yeah.
Harshness.
Yeah.
What percentage are you using of that? Might not actually be the harshness. It might be the acidity of it.
Yeah. To calm anything like that down, you want to use like a light cream because you don't really want to take away the flavor from the lemon meringue pie.
Yeah. And see, like that toasted lemon meringue pie recipe I put out yesterday, 1 drop of that marzipan, which is an almond paste, just 1 drop in a 30 ml bottle will calm any harsh notes down, and it also brightens your lemons up to a whole new level. And marzipan works great in like apple pie from Flavor Art apple pie. You put that in with apple pie, it's like a whole new dimension of apple pie. Period. Marzipan, and
You
just
said he
1
uses
drop.
4% with a 2-week steep. It's still killer though.
4%. Yeah, add like some vanilla whipped cream to it, or even shoot, man, marshmallow would calm it
like
down.
a marshmallow.
A vanilla swirl can.
Yeah.
If you want to go a little more expensive, you could use Favor's cream.
Yeah. Or you could use 1 drop of Vape Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, MTS Vape Wizard.
And Vape Madness had a thing too, Hippie. Like most of your recipes, Hippie, but one of the kind that tasted is a little weird with spitting seeds that had a floral note to it.
Oh, I changed that recipe. the Bull City community pack, if you go on there, it's Spitting Seeds. It has Flavor Arts Blackberry. Flavor Arts Blackberry has a floral note in it. I took that Flavor Art Blackberry out of it and replaced it with Blackberry from Flavor West. Or you can use the Blackberry from TPA in place of that at the same percentage as the Flavor Arts Blackberry. And I added Black Raspberry to it from Real Flavors. So
Love that flavor.
now that is a really, really good recipe. But leave that Flavor Art Blackberry out of it. That's what was messing it up, and they haven't changed it on Bull City. I keep sending them messages, and they haven't changed it yet. So yeah, I changed the recipe, the Spitting Seeds. There's a second version on the videos. I took the Flavor Art Blackberry out. That's what was doing it. But it's a good recipe with either Flavor West Blackberry or TPA's Blackberry. Oh yeah, man. Any other questions out there in chat?
Baby. Quiet.
We've been on for a while. I was gonna go ahead and close it and everything. Hey guys, what do you think? The 2 flavors for next week, maybe. What y'all think?
Every time I see her bitch, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Oh.
Hello, what's up, man?
Come in my house is been bitching. Two flavor. I've been feeling a cake lately. What do y'all guys think?
A cake flavor?
Or do you want to stick to the fruits?
Well, yeah, stick with the fruits, and then we could take it fruit or berry. Then we could take it anywhere you want to take it. You know.
Yeah.
Matt, you pick one flavor, and Scott, you pick one flavor, fruit or berry.
All right, so we did raspberry last week. This week's blood orange and cranberry. We're just talking about blackberries. How about a blackberry?
Will James suggest sugar cookie, and anything sounds good to him.
Okay.
And Vape Madness says that our audio is a little low.
My bad. I had to change it because of the coal bills. Let me bring it up a little bit. Sorry about that. How's that? That better?
Then Super Ass Hippie, can you show me how to build a stovetop coil?
Yeah, I can do that. I don't like now the stovetops. Some people use that little coal jig. You got to be real careful in building them. I'd have to do that on a video basically, instead of doing it on a live stream. And I really don't have anything to really put a stovetop build in. I mean, I could put it in my Velocity version 2, but it's just, I mean, I'll try to do it, and I'll do a live stream of it or whatever on the stove. I'll attempt to do a stovetop build for you without a jig tool. But that'll be separate.
What type of recipe would you want made with a sugar cookie? Is there anything in particular that you thinking about? Because you figure you could use it in making a cookie itself. You can make a cake with it, pastry with it. A lot of uses for the sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got.
All right.
Then you got Capella sugar cookie.
It's a recipe I'm working on.
All right. Let's say sugar cookie by Capella. It's got to be in this recipe. Right. And what fruit or berry?
I don't know if blackberry would go too well with a sugar cookie.
You never know. Blackberry, see that sugar cookie, I can bend that sugar cookie to do whatever I want to with it.
Our Willow James says peach maybe.
Ooh, my favorite.
Peaches.
Well,
And with a sugar cookie, that might calm some of the harsh notes from the peach down.
I got a perfect recipe for that already.
all right. How about, all right, we won't say, we'll just use any peach we want. How's that? And a sugar, we have to use Capella sugar cookie, but you can use any peach that you think, you know, any peach. It doesn't matter. Any peach.
Wonder flavors.
Yeah, just any peach you want. Okay.
Can I cheat? Can I cheat?
Well, yes,
you
you
cheat?
could. I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to use pure peach from Adore E-Liquid. Damn it. I still gotta order me some, man. I ain't got the money. I just can't order it, you know. I want to try it.
How much is that stuff? I'm gonna put an order in right after the stream.
Man, I've been wanting that pure peach from Adore E-Liquid so bad. I ain't lying. I just can't afford it, man.
Tony Berry has the thing in there. Be like a blackberry cobbler.
Oh,
Be
see,
like a
I've
blackberry
already
cobbler.
done blackberry
Oh,
cobbler.
bye.
Yeah, because I mean, what you use sugar cookie in your blackberry cobbler recipe?
Yeah. I've already done a blackberry cobbler.
Oh, bye. That peach actually sounds good though.
Yeah, it does. A peach. I love peach vapes. That's my favorite freaking vape is a peach vape, and I ain't done one of them in a long time.
I was thinking peach cobbler right away.
Well, okay. Well, make whatever y'all want to do. Just got to use Capella sugar cookie and whatever peach, and just come up with any recipe you can think of. That sounds good. A peach and sugar cookie type. Well, that sky's limitless, really. Sugar cookie, you can bend that flavor in so many ways.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ice creams, everything. Man.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, it's so on. Peaches. Peaches for next week, everybody. Hell to the yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Trying to make a peach recipe to compete with Tony.
Oh shit. It's on. Hey, you'll do good. I got confidence in you, man. I got confidence in you. And I got a few peaches in there.
I'll actually use some regular peaches. I won't use Dawn's.
All right, that'll work.
Well, you figure there's people that's in chatter that might not have Dawn's pure peach. A lot of people can't afford it, so I'll use a regular.
I'm definitely. I'll tell you one peach I'm gonna use because I can't get away from it if I'm making peach recipes.
You can't use Smucker's
Wonder
peach
flavors, peach pine cream. No, Wonder flavor. Pine cream. Anytime I'm thinking about peaches, I throw that in.
Smoked peach. V-Dog, what's up, man? I didn't even see you in the chat. What's up, V-Dog?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Smoked peach. That sounds
V-Dog 55.
Hell yeah. It's all
raspberry.
There you go. Peach cookie tobacco.
Hey, I do have a recipe called Smoky Peach.
Yeah, I know you do.
But I'm letting it steep. It's been, because tobaccos take a long time to steep. So
tobaccos could take 3 weeks to a month to steep.
I got a tobacco I'm working on. Creamy vanilla RY pudding.
Hell to the yeah, man. Hell to the yeah. But yeah, that sounds good for next week, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah. V-Dog.
Oh yeah. Peach. Any peach. But it has to have capped sugar cookie.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep. And you go any way you want
so
to go.
I'll come up with a recipe. I'll come up with a recipe and just put capped sugar cookie in at 0.1%.
There you go.
I use capped sugar cookie.
There you go. Yeah. just like on my recipe, on one of them, I only used 0.5% of the cranberry for just the accent, and used the blood orange at a low percentage, and you'll have to look at both recipes and try to mix them up, Matt, and tell me which one you like best.
Well, you figure the sugar cookie, you can get a sweetness from it. You can get the graininess from it. You can get the cookie flavor itself from it.
The butter note. The butter note. Yeah.
White peach. Which white peach you talking, Tony Berry? Flavor Arts?
Flavor Art white peach.
Flavor Arts or VTA has a white peach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of peaches out there. Some of them are good and some of them ain't so good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about some of those next week. Hell yeah, too. And me and Matt, we'll talk about our tobaccos. And you know, you mix up your tobaccos. You got one I'm steeping, and we'll talk about tobaccos. Scott, don't you have any tobaccos?
I can make one up.
Just single testing. You know, some of your
Yeah.
tobaccos, have them in a drawer. You know, steeping. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about on a few tobaccos what we got and everything. And
Well, I actually have one that I did before. It's pistachio RY4 tobacco.
oh yeah, I remember that you told me about that one. It sounded good, but I didn't have the tobacco that you had or something or other.
No, it's just RY4 double.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a different one you were talking about.
No. And actually, I think that actually has sugar cookie in it.
There you go. There you go. Hell yeah.
Because I used it for the sweetness of it with the buttermilk for the for the pistachio.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Awesome, man. Awesome, everybody. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and close this. We went a little over today. But we had a lot to talk about, man. It was fun today. Good show, guys. Good show. Thank everybody that's in the chat for showing up and popping in. And just wanted to shout out real quick. I am so close to reaching that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm gonna have like a big get to do thing. I got a beginner's mixing kit with a $25 gift certificate from Bull City Flavors. I'm gonna give away scale, a 30 ml bottle, you know, and I'm gonna have it where y'all will go to one of our episodes and pick a number, and I'll tell everybody like a week in advance on a video where to go and leave your number between 1 and 100, and the closest person to that will win that little set and the big, you know, to do. I also have two e-juices from Shy Tots that I'm gonna give away on, you know, it during the live show, and I'll let y'all know, you know, in advance, at least about a week before the live show and everything. I've got, you never know, man. I might have something to give away that might blow your mind, you know. So stay tuned for that. Come in the live chat because I'll be throwing stuff away in the live chat as well as going back and picking numbers for you know. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm real close. So if you haven't subscribed, spread the news and subscribe. Get me to that 1,000 so I can give some stuff away and have a good old time. Subscribe to Simple Vapes on YouTube and ELR. Subscribe to Krono Vapes on YouTube and ELR as well. And I'm adding other mixers down below all my videos and everything now, and I'm keeping adding to the list. So, you know, there's so many good mixers out there for real, guys. Go out and watch some of the other shows because they are kicking ass. Daytime Frank and the gang, man, kicking ass, man. Tommy Vapors kicking butt, man. There's so many, I can't name them all, you know. But yeah, watch some of the other shows. There's some good mixers out there, guys. And anything you guys want to talk about, say bye?
No, just look out for my recipe video coming out tomorrow, and keep checking back my channel every Wednesday. That's when I have them scheduled to go up. Whenever I have time, I record them.
Hell yeah. Scott, anything?
Same here, and I just want to thank everybody for coming in the room, watching, asking questions, find out what you can, and some stuff that you talk about, it might even help us.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely.
So true.
And I want to thank everybody too. Over the weekend, I got over my first 100 subscribers also.
Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah, man. Hell yeah. Loving it, man. Loving life. Loving doing DIY. Saving that money and coming up with good recipes and good quality time with good friends and my brothers from another mother. Hell yeah, man. I just love it, man. Good show, guys. Good show. Awesome. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, man. I mean, wonderful. It's so beautiful. The sun's out right now. We're supposed to get a cold front, but it's so beautiful. I'm going to have a relaxing day. I hope everybody does too. man. So in the meantime, peace, love, and harmony, everybody. Y'all have a good and wonderful day.
Super Nerds, love, peace, and chicken grease.
There you go. Hell to the yeah.
Peace,
You're welcome,
everybody.
Tony. No problem.
Y'all have a good one, man. Later, y'all.
Later.